Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to another throwback. We are gonna do some Foodie Beauty content. If you haven't noticed, Foodie Beauty has deleted quite a considerable amount of content 2.163 million views recently. So we are now at 1,629 uploads. Before she was at like 1,900, and before that she was at 2,200. So overall, 600 videos are either private or deleted. So yeah, why is she deleting stuff? What's the point? Well, I get it with the whole natter thing, but I was actually gonna do keto. Foodie Beauty does keto part 4 because we've done part 1, we've done part 2, we've done part 3. I was going to do part 4. I checked and it's no longer available. So she's even removing that as well. So just be aware anything and everything can be removed. And she's been going through her library and removing a lot of things. Hello, Auroras. Thanks for listening. Marchioness, Darby, what's up? Fresh Flowers, V, Mary, Derob, Edna. We also have Key. Hi there, Jackie Hawkins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Natsuki, as well as Jack T. Hi there, Jack T, Janine, and everybody else just listening. So since she is removing content either private or actually fully deleted, what I'm gonna do is just do the 21-day water fast that she tried. Is she still having a niqab moment? The last time we saw her, she was in a hijab after the niqab moment. But you never know when she's going to do any cab again. Maybe it'll be today, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a couple days, who knows. So, Ileana, hi there, welcome. Dirab says she's cutting off her nose to spite her face. Exactly. That's a perfectly valid point right there. It's like you are making money off of this content. Why not keep it up? Why are you removing keto videos? There's nothing offensive in the keto stuff you did. You tried keto and it didn't work. But hey, at least you tried. Hey, one small moose. Fresh Flowers says, Monty, I watched your mushrooms and beef. Looked lovely. Thanks for the upload. Thank you, Fresh Flowers. Appreciate that. So let's get into it. This is from the 2nd of January 2019. So the second day in the year 2019. Foodie Beauty does a 21-day water fast, day 1, where she checks in, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to do these throwbacks. Maybe she'll be on in a moment now. She was on yesterday. It wouldn't surprise me if she's on again, is all I'm going to say. Let's go. Also, I guess I'm going to do some more cooking probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a clean with me stream. Who knows? We'll see. Right, Edna? Hi,
Hey guys,
great.
hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey. Hi.
Wait a second. What did that scale say? 372? Yeah, I said 372.6. All right, let's
Today is day
go.
1 of this 21-day journey, and
Right, one small
was
moose.
reading and replying to your comments.
I didn't ask him, nor will I.
I expected that, definitely mixed responses. And honestly, I would say the majority of people don't um, don't agree with it, but I know that it's what's best for me, and
Right, Mary?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Hey, Vanessa?
So,
What's up?
yeah. So, anyways, so I did the weigh in. So here it is. And so it's not my highest, it's not my lowest, but
Yeah, it's like she's a whole different person back then, Mary.
hey, it's not my highest. And it's just going to go down from there. But like I said, the water fast, my goal is not really my weight, but if you guys are interested and to, hold me accountable for being on this journey, because you don't see what I'm doing 24/7. So,
True.
I just think that
We shall see.
Based on my history with doing fasts and with doing all of
Exactly,
these
Janine.
different things, and just people, they want to see some form of proof that you're on track, and I understand that. So I figure weekly weigh-ins, because if you are water fasting, you should be losing weight. If you're not
Okay.
eating anything, everybody's different though. I don't know
I
how
bet.
fast people lose weight, so that's always um, a factor. That's a variable factor. I don't know, but yeah, it still should be
Lisa B says water fasting can be dangerous. I had a client that wanted to look good in a bathing suit for a vacation. She fasted 11 days. She drowned in the lake 2 days after. Yikes. That is very unfortunate.
losing weight nonetheless. So it's just to
Be
keep track
careful
of
out
my
there,
weight,
people.
so also that I know what I'm at when I stop the fast as well. And so yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna do one every week. So today is Wednesday, so I guess I'll do one every Wednesday. And yes, so okay.
All
So
right.
I'm just drinking some room temperature water, and I'm not drinking. I don't drink cold water all the time.
Mary says, I did a water fast for 7 days last year. It was held till day 4.
Because warm water is actually easier. It takes a lot out of your body to bring ice cold water to temperature in your body, and I'm trying to conserve energy that I have for the healing process. And it's just easier on the stomach when you have like an empty stomach. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, ice cold water on it is just really hard on the stomach. So I'm just having room temperature water,
Okay.
spring water. I'm doing spring water because of the natural minerals and electrolytes in spring water.
Lisa B says it depleted her body completely. Talking about her friend, and she got off the boat. She fainted. Oh man, I hear the hate stories like that. You just got to be very careful when it comes to what you do to try and get that summer body, because a lot of people go away and do like BBLs. BBLs is the thing to do, and a lot of ladies unfortunately die either soon after the surgery or on the table. And I hate hearing stories about that because it's so sad. And yeah, I'm sure that's awful. Karen Carpenter did the water diet and she passed away of anorexia. That is awful. So many sad stories.
I won't be taking any kind of salt or snake diet or anything like that, any supplements while I'm doing this. And yeah, so it's totally fine. Um, you know, So I just want to say also, like, I know a lot of people are like, well,
True fresh flowers.
you listen to Lauren Lockman, you listen to this person, but they're on Quack Watch website. And yeah, I mean, obviously they're on the Quack Watch website. The information is very controversial, and it's not something that people do every day. It's not a convention of today's society. And that's actually
Oh.
part of what's attracted me to do it. So, but it's not just that. I did actually take a lot of time to look into this and to prepare. And every time I've started a fast and
Wait a second. Anna says, I just saw a BBL story where the woman had her kidney stolen.
failed
Yikes.
it, um,
That's
I wasn't
that's
going about it right
fortunate.
or whatever, it's an opportunity to learn from it. So, you know, yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about in today's video. So this week I'm probably going to be it's going to be the most difficult to
Welcome.
adjust to. So I'm probably just going to be low energy and
If you're just coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome.
taking it easy, not doing too many things, um, and being near a bathroom. So I probably won't be doing too much, but next week when my energy levels are expected to be more
Okay.
up, I will go out and do more things.
Guess how many days Foodie Beauty lasted on this water fast? Just guess. Give me a number between 1 and 10. Mary says, yeah, but Karen Carpenter didn't just die from a water fast. She had been struggling with anorexia her entire life. I get it.
I may still go for light walks this week to get out and get some fresh air, like I said, because that really does have an impact
Hey, Patricia D,
on this
welcome.
whole
Hey,
process.
Deb W.
So I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about some other things that I'm going to be doing. You guys are thinking we're going to think I'm completely losing my mind, maybe, but no, I have decided. and I coming from just wearing a full face of makeup yesterday, that kind of confirmed it actually. Doing all the makeup process was just
Machinist Darby says salt is actually good for you as long as it's not table salt. You need the minerals and sea salts for electrolytes. Good information here. Thank you so much, Darby.
like really tedious. And I feel like, I'm just going to stop wearing makeup, like altogether, because I feel like makeup is really, it's not good for the skin, number
Echo
one.
connections.
Especially a lot of the makeup these days has a lot of
Long time.
chemicals in it, had a lot of chemicals in it.
Sure, Edna. I could just do a poll. I guess that's appropriate. Let me do that. How long did Foodie Beauty last on this order fast? Let me put 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, or 7 to 8 days. All right, let's go.
In them. Bad grammar. Anyways, so and I just feel like everyone's just like, it feels like, I was watching a video by Freely, and a lot of people think she's, crazy or whatever, but I actually like was listening to a lot of her videos, and I think she makes a lot of sense about
Sup,
certain
Lindsay?
things. Again, somebody that has like-minded ideologies that I do. So I was listening to her videos.
50 Shades of Beauty asks, this is old video. Yes, it is. She has her hair. She has her widow's peak. She looks a lot, her skin's a lot better. Her hair looks healthy. This is from the second day of January 2019. So we're almost approaching how long now? Almost 4 years. It's going to be 2023 in like 2.5 months. 2 months, 1 week. Yeah, 2 months, 1 week, because 2 months from now it's Christmas. Then 1 week later it's going to be January the 1st. So yeah, practically 9 weeks from now, just about 9-10 weeks, we're going to have a new year, which seems incredible to me.
I'm not saying I agree with everything. I'm not saying I'm going to go run away and live in the jungle, like, or anything like that. But I just think that when she was talking about, um, everyone wanting to like be a clone.
No, Fat Belly Kid, COVID started in 2020. So really, you could say February. You could even say March. February, March 2020 was when COVID really started picking up, especially in March. But then we were hearing COVID stuff in February. So this was a year before COVID. She did do the keto during um, this period of time, though, in the summer 2019. But she tried water fasting as well as intermittent fasting. She's tried actually a lot of things in a small span of time just for that quest to lose weight. Hey there, Erado.
On Instagram, everyone having the same makeup looks, and it's kind of, everyone just kind of looks like Kylie Jenner. And I think makeup artistry is beautiful, but also our natural faces are beautiful, and it's true. Like,
Yup.
she talks about being a free woman
Hey,
because
Teresa S.
women have this pressure to look good. Like in my weigh-in video, like I know someone's gonna comment or take a snapshot of.
Yeah, she did, Teresa. She did say she's going to be doing it every Wednesday, which kind of confused me because if you look after this video, she actually did a day 2, then a day 3, then a day 4, then a day 5. So I guess I don't understand what she meant by every Wednesday.
My feet, my toenails are long, so I didn't cut my toenails recently. Or my feet are ugly, or I'm fat, or my skin is red and my hair is
Hey,
greasy.
Janine.
And I was thinking, so what would other people think of you? And this is your natural form. Why do we feel pressured in society to wear a full face of makeup just to feel
Aw,
pretty? Why do I
Vanessa.
have to arch my
Face
eyebrows
music
to
cue.
be, noticed? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems a bit ridiculous to me to put on this full mask of makeup. It takes
For
forever.
Sherlyn.
And it's like, I know I did contour really badly, but I wanted to, like yesterday, I'm like, I'm finding myself like, oh my God, I need to contour. I need my face to look smaller. And I'm just like, why? Who cares? My face is what it is right now. And, because I'm afraid, you're afraid to be shamed. Like, you're afraid to,
I would say she lasted just as long as being a vegan, even though the whole vegan thing was a farce because a lot of people called her out on eating actual meat while trying to pass it off as something that it's not.
Not,
Hey, Karina, what's up?
that's the standards of beauty, is like, having fake eyelashes and having a full face of makeup, and this is natural, this is your natural face, and I want to get used to appreciating what my natural face looks like, because I was never I didn't the fact that I didn't feel pretty unless I was wearing makeup, unless I was wearing at least mascara
Hmm?
and a little bit of
Really?
lip gloss, is kind of ridiculous when you really think about it. We should be happy how we are naturally, you know.
Okay.
We shouldn't need a pound of makeup to feel like we could go to the store. And
Right, Nicole E. Now queen of the filters, but she was saying this in the past.
some people
Thinking the
just
same
like wearing
thing.
makeup. That's fine. They're okay with how they look naturally. But a lot of people, if you're honest with yourself, won't dare go out somewhere without makeup or without their hair washed, or you know so um I was just thinking of that. And also, like, normally
Right,
I
Jackie?
fill in my,
Exactly.
like, areas of my hair, my bald spots, I guess. I'm looking
Yes.
for euphemism, but we'll call it what it is. And I'm thinking of just not using this anymore because I stress out. It's getting low, it's expensive, and
It
when
is.
I don't have it, I freak out and I'm like the
But you like over you dose your hair up with that stuff. Like it's probably caked in.
worst, most embarrassing
Hey,
thing
20R?
that gives me anxiety is my insecurity about my hair. And I'm thinking, what if I let those insecurities go? What if I work on letting that go and I'd feel so free? Like, who cares? Like, why am I wearing this anyways? Just so somebody outside doesn't have to, make fun of me,
True fresh
or
flowers.
point and stare at me. It's like, it just all is just like, just for just for show, So I feel like maybe I'm gonna start with the no makeup, and
Wait a second. What does this have to do with her water fast?
I haven't washed my hair. There's actually
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, Karina. No matter what, people will still stare, makeup or not.
um, watching down the video rabbit hole, and I know I'm trying to, like, break these thoughts to you guys lightly, but I am just like, I feel like once you take off a layer, you just all starts unraveling, and you start questioning things like, well, why this, why
Very
this,
true,
and it's like
Mary.
with the makeup, it was like, then I saw that there's this no poo movement, no shampoo movement. It's called the no poo movement, yeah.
Okay.
But, like, Freely, she doesn't wash her
1
hair.
year without
She
shampoo.
doesn't wash her hair at all. She uses warm water to wash
Okay.
her hair, and the trick in not having your hair look completely oily and gross or whatever is to take proper care of your hair. And there's a method of brushing and preening your hair so that it doesn't, like, my hair.
Wait a second. Has anyone actually followed this freely person? Because this is actually the first time I've heard about this. Oh, wait a second. Is she now doing the frugivore diet? Okay, Freely the Banana Girl. And then she also has another channel about being a frugivore. Ooh, okay, that seems pretty cool.
Is, like, damaged from the ironing. It just looks not, it doesn't look, it looks lifeless, so
Okay, I see her.
it will look bad because your hair will get really oily at first as the natural oils start coming back,
Why not,
because
Mary?
you've been suppressing them for so long with washing them away and using chemicals on your hair. Shampoo is just, most shampoos are not good for your hair. And so there's actually people who don't wash their hair with actual shampoo or soap or anything.
Yeah.
You can make a natural shampoo, but if it's not needed,
Okay, what if I told you guys I prefer washing my hair without any shampoo stuff? Is that weird if I said that?
if you can just get away with preening and properly brushing and using warm water, why not? I don't know. It seems
I see,
crazy,
Karina.
but at the same time, it's something I really want to explore because,
She does Tony R.
I really want somebody who has, like, you should see all the crap I have, all the cosmetics I have, all
Okay,
the
all right,
makeup
good.
I have. And it's just like, if I just was like, if I could just reduce my cosmetics section to just a
Hey,
hairbrush and
Luna.
like 2 bottles of like something, that would be awesome. Like to me, that's freedom in a way. So to just be your natural self, you know. So I know that my channel is just like taken a complete different direction,
Oh.
and I'm changing as a person. I'm, you know, that's like I said, 2018
Hey,
just
Emma
was
K.
like transitioning, trying and failing, trying to find.
Emma K says, "You Monty, you shampoo." Hi, by the way. The thing is, if I'm gonna dread, you gotta be very careful with like certain types of hair. How can I put it? A lot of people tell me to go like natural, but then again, shampoo is good with some people. For other people, they might think shampoo is really not that great. Well, what is the point of washing your hair, right? To keep it clean. So as long as I keep it clean, doesn't matter what the process is at the end of the day. Lindsay says I condition my hair. Yeah, what if I told you this? I might not shampoo my hair, but I condition it. Would that make it better?
My way, like not knowing what I want to do, trying different things. And I
Am I
understand it
gonna
could
go
be frustrating
freestyle?
at times for some people.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go culture dreads. Freestyle dreads is really not for me. I like my hair in the same pencil dread sizes.
And, you know, it might seem like this cycle is continuing, but I think that I keep coming back to this natural pathway, and it's something that just feels right to me. And I think that that's definitely the direction that I'm going to be
Positive vibes towards your Catarado.
continuing to go down. So, um,
Monty, when are you gonna dread your hair? Been saying it for months. Actually, Fresh Flowers, I wanted to dread my hair this year, but I had to cut some of it off, so I lost some length. Then my mom unfortunately passed away, so I'm gonna have to handle her debt. Well, I'm still handling her debt, plus my bills, plus other family things that I have to do. So there's a lot's been happening. I'm still trying to get my hair dreaded, so in time I will get it done. It's just priorities are priorities. You're welcome, Erado. Edna says I love locks, but my hair is too fine for them. I think my hair should be good. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go like a crocheted method. Exactly, Mary.
yeah. So that's about it for today,
No
guys.
worries.
It was just
No worries, Flash Flowers. I gave an explanation to what's happening. Just trying to be honest here. It's just my mother died and I have to handle her debt as, the only child. And it's a lot. Plus, I got to handle a lot more other things day after day after day. Something's coming up.
more of a short video. Yesterday I had a lot more to talk about and everything.
Does it cost a lot to get dreads? It does, Janine. It really does. If you're not gonna want to wait to grow out your own dreads, then to get them put in, the locks can cost you like $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000, and then you got to get somebody to put them in.
Um, so you're gonna have the kiss background today because I didn't make my bed. So,
Hey, you poor
anyways,
gal.
guys,
This is from the 2nd of July, 2019.
thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
And that is it. So that's day one of her water fasting. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna go to day two. Yep, she did make it to day two of her water fasting. So let's check that out. Then after that, we're gonna go to day three and see what we have in store so far. I'm not really sure what to think, but we're gonna find out. Here we go. She was so different when she was with BB. Exactly.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey. So, how are you? How are you?
It is Jack T.
Yeah, I hear him in the background somewhere. This bees and bad boys try to take down my ring lights.
Hey, Peb's mom.
So yeah. So
Are you saying like a BBL makes you look fat, in your opinion, like a Brazilian butt lift?
hi, welcome to day 2. Is it only day 2?
Very true,
Day 2
Edna.
of this water fast. Hi, bee boys.
Oh, look,
Hey,
it's
happy
Sam.
guys. Let me just say, I'm way too impulsive. The whole makeup, not wearing makeup thing last night, I'm not wearing any foundation or anything today, but I don't think that I'm quite ready as I thought I would be, um, to completely give up makeup. And I just like the way I look with makeup. I mean, just being completely honest, I really love the idea of, you know, like I was talking about, like the free woman not having to rely on makeup and
Really?
cosmetics to feel pretty. And, you shouldn't
Thank you, Upergal. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
rely on them to feel pretty or anything, but I really just like, like wearing red lipstick once in a while, or
Yeah, Kitten Sam was super cute.
covering some of the redness on my face because it's really bad lately. It's always bad here and here. So I don't know if as I lose weight that will go away or if it's just like a skin thing, regardless of my weight. But I do really like makeup, and I always liked makeup. So that's something I'm not ready to give up right now.
Okay.
And I shouldn't have been so impulsive to say, well, I'm not going to wear anything. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this. And also, another thing I didn't take into consideration with the no shampoo thing was that we live in an environment that has a lot of toxins in the air, such as, exhaust from
Smash that
vehicles and
like
things like
button.
that. And that settles in your hair follicles and things. So, yeah, it's probably more hygienic to actually wash your hair. So what I'm going to start with is just focusing on this water fast, and if in the future I want to transition to other things like that, I'll worry about it then. But for now, I'm going to use up the makeup I have because I already have it. I wasted a lot of money on it.
You waste a lot of
And
money a lot of
then once I'm
places.
out of makeup or it expires, then I can look at buying more natural makeup and stuff like that. So,
I'm so sorry to hear about that, Peb's mom. Yeah, it's really disheartening when a parent dies.
yeah, so
It takes a long time to get over it.
to the water fast. So I decided that I want to weigh myself every day. Somebody in the comments made a really good comment about the I should weigh myself every day. Just I can't remember what the reasoning was, but while I do want to clarify that I'm not doing this fast for the purpose of weight loss, I do still want to keep track of my weight. I think that it will, it's just good to keep track of, especially knowing
Sure.
how much I lost in total, and then I can keep track of how much I gain back when I start eating again.
Nicole says she actually showered during this time. Not so much these days, exactly. Once again, we are in day 2 water fast.
I do plan on refeeding the proper way, very slowly and with, the proper way, because a lot of you are saying, well, did you watch Vegetable Police? He did a video on a 21-day water fast and he ended up in the hospital. And I didn't, I
Oh,
will be honest, I didn't watch the whole thing yet. I do plan on watching it, but
yikes.
um, from what I gather, he ended his fast with raw eggs, and that's really not how you're supposed to end a 21-day water
How are
fast.
you supposed to?
It's really going to be really hard on the digestive system, and you can end up in the hospital if you don't end the fast properly. It's really important to end it
Hey,
properly,
Katrina.
and I know how to end it properly.
She does the rub.
You have to just eat. Well, I'll get into more of that when we get to the refeeding stage. So I am going to weigh myself every day.
Yikes. I guess I'm gonna have to do something. Give me a second here. I think I need to get that problem fixed. Wait a second. All right, my bad, everybody. I think we're at 4 minutes. My bad. For some reason, I've been having this issue for quite some time, and I think it's time to get it fixed.
You have to just eat. Well, I'll get into more of that when we get to the refeeding stage. So I am going to weigh myself every day. So
I'm sure it still hurts Peb's mom, even though it was 9 years ago. My condolences. Hey, Katrina C, welcome to the chat.
will be part of these daily videos. So today I weighed in at I'll put it up here somewhere, the weight. So it looks like a 3-pound loss in a day. So it looks like I'm losing maybe like an average of 3 pounds a day or something like that. I don't know, but it's
Rob says no one should jump into a 21-day water fast without properly doing short fasts before. Okay, I think that is very fair advice.
I guess for the first day anyway, but I guess we'll see how as time goes on how much I lose every day. And of course, it's expected to, because, as heavy as I am, you lose weight quickly at first and then it slows down, but it's going to be a lot of water weight at first. And not eating every day, you do lose a lot of weight. But
Hey,
again, you do
Polly.
put some weight
How you
on
doing?
once you start eating. So that's what my weigh-in was today, and it's day two. And last night, let's rewind and go back to
How are you
how I was
doing,
feeling last
Polly?
night. Last night was very, very difficult. I did have some intense stomach growling, and it was mostly a mental.
To think that she actually made it to like day 5, it's actually I'm shocked. But I was reading up on some stuff, and it says you shouldn't actually eat a big meal to end a fast. You're actually supposed to maybe break your fast with a smoothie or smaller meals, because if you do a big meal or even like a regular meal, you're after a fast, that might actually cause you some very uncomfortable symptoms.
It was mostly mental for me,
Do
and
we
yeah,
know
I found like there were
our current weight? 372 pounds was when she started day 1 on the fast.
times when I would be like sitting there and thinking, oh my God, like I have all this free time. Like I never realized how much of my time was consumed by food. Like everything, just all my time
For
surrounded
sure,
by
the
food.
rub.
So if I was bored, like I found myself yesterday being bored and not really, when you're like not in the mood to do anything in particular, well, all I wanted to do was eat. So I didn't want to do anything else. That was all that was on my mind. I didn't want to read a book. I didn't want to write anything. I didn't want to do anything productive. I just wanted to sit there. And normally I would just get something to eat and that would, alleviate some of the boredom and watch something. Um, and I noticed that Sam, he's peasing. I noticed a lot of the things that I used to watch are just boring without food, so I
Really?
don't. I didn't want to watch them either
What?
without a snack. So it's just like I
So I guess that's what she does. She has to watch shows while eating.
spend a lot of time eating throughout the day,
Right, Nicole?
and so I noticed that. And
I
I
sound
so today
tired.
I went to help my grandmother do groceries. We
I'm okay, Curl Connections. I feel good. I am tired, but I'm coping well.
As I said before, I think I mentioned this, but BB's sister was staying with us, and she's in Africa now, and she's lending us her car while she's gone because it would just be parked otherwise. So, but I don't
Well,
like to
that's
use
good.
it just like every day or to go out and just
Exactly,
drive
Lynn.
around just to use it, just to use it. We just use it basically to, um, like to help my grandmother get groceries or if he needs to go to work or whatever. So
I will, Curl
uh, I
Connections.
took her to get groceries today and I had a lot of energy today. I felt better today. I did have a lot of cleaning out, let's just say. In the morning, I did go to the washroom a lot
True the
and
rub.
then sorry, Beeson.
I saw that.
So, and then I
Did
felt
you catch that? You saw what Sam was doing on the right hand side of your screen? Check that out. Let's go back a little bit. He was busy, busybody bees, check it out.
out, let's just
Look
say.
at him right there.
In the morning, I did go to the washroom a lot, and then
Beezer.
sorry, Beeson. So, and then I felt all
Hey,
right. I
MJ.
feel like I have a lot of energy today for some reason, um, more than usual. I don't know. So it wasn't. Didn't feel as anxious in the stores. I know it's only day two, but I didn't feel as anxious in the stores. I was able to run in and out and grab all the things she needed, and it wasn't too bad. The thing that really kind of bothers me is the smell of food. I find like my
Okay.
senses are like hypersensitive right now with the smell of food. It's almost like my body's like, let me jack up this your sensory
Handle
your
Beeson.
smell
Exactly.
senses or whatever, because your sense of smell because you're not eating. So maybe you're not, recognizing where there's food or something, but I just like going down the hall to the parking garage. Somebody was cooking something that smelled like shake and bake or something like
Did it make you
that I used
hungry?
to think as comfort food, just like something smelled so good and I just was like, "Oh my gosh." And then at one point it smelled like Chinese food, like sweet and sour
Oh
sauce, sweet and
boy.
sour chicken balls or something. I don't know. It was like, oh, I wanted to cry. And I actually, like last night, I was in a foul mood because I was so hungry. And I was thinking to myself, for a moment, I had this like insane thought, like, you know what, just go out, eat what you want, just do what you want, eat what you want, and just die at 60. Who cares? You don't want to live to be 80 and health if all you can eat is like healthy food. And I know that's such a
Um,
wrong way to think. And
no, some of us wanna live for as long as we can.
today I don't feel that way. Today I feel a lot better. And the key to my success, I know, is going to be in those weak moments where I just want to throw in the towel, is to really just like wait it out. Like really just let time go by. Time is on your side because
Okay.
they do pass. The moments pass, intense hunger. I've had like an intense hunger pain, like a pain in my gut so bad, and
Sorry to hear fresh flowers.
I wanted to throw up, and I just like just
Right?
let
To shave 20 years off your life because you care that much about food. You care about the sloppy, greasy, messy fast food that you want to eat that by all means tastes good. Okay, that's why people eat it. But still, to shave 20 years off your life? Oh, hell no, not doing that.
lean back and took a deep breath, and it did go away.
Right, Floyd?
So
Yeah, exactly.
um
Me
yes, I
neither.
have done 3-day water fast before, so I know what that's like, and I know that the first 3 days are usually pretty bad. So um I can't wait to get like to a week. I'll start to feel like it's a big accomplishment. Oh yes, so that is it, I guess, for today. I will check in every day. I don't think every day will just be like a random check in. I do plan on
She can
having
always
somewhat
do
of a
things.
life.
Yeah,
I plan on it,
around.
but doing more things next week, and just
Maybe
really taking
Lisa.
it easy this week and focusing on this because I need to focus all of my attention on it, or it's day.
We made that same observation, Polly. She seemed a lot more humbled, real, and in control back then compared to now. Like, if you saw the whole keto series, she was on top of her meds. She was on top of her appointments with her doctors because she had a whole bunch of appointments all the time. Now, not so much. It's like she's just given up. So, yeah, you're right with that observance. Maybe she was imitated or mirroring BB's personality versus now where she imitates other men's behavior. Yeah, maybe she was. BB seemed like a guy. He used to work, used to come home, he would go to school. It is a lot to work and go to school because school itself is demanding.
Dangerous
So
territory when I
maybe she
start thinking
was.
of too many things, like the makeup and the shampoo. And I told my grandmother, I got all excited about it yesterday, and I told her about it. And then today, when I told her, like she saw me wearing a bit of lip gloss and stuff, and eyeliner, and she's like, Chantel, like you change your mind so much. You're too impulsive. And I thought, I
For
know.
sure, Ileana.
So,
In all honesty, and I don't want to be or sound morbid, but I wouldn't think Foodie would live to 60 at her current rate of deterioration.
but yeah, that's something I need to definitely work on. And
There's just too much.
so,
Exactly,
anyways,
true,
so I
Lindsay.
guess that's about it for now. So yeah, I'm feeling really good right now. I don't feel hungry. Um, I don't feel sick. I don't feel thirsty. I don't have a headache. I had a headache all day yesterday. Actually, I had a low grade headache, just like annoying little headache throughout the whole day. Did go away today, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. So yeah, so again, just if you're new here, if
For
you're
sure,
wondering why
Karina.
I'm doing this water fast, now I know I put a disclaimer for people to always consult with, a
A doctor,
doctor,
of
or
course. They
just make
should.
sure that they know what they're doing, because for themselves, because everybody is different. Everyone has different medical backgrounds, different genetics. And
Does anyone know how BB is doing? I have no idea, Lisa B. She kind of stopped talking about BB. Because before, in the midst of the whole Natter situation last year, she was talking about BB all the time. She even went to go see BB, and people were like, no, that's just her trying to get Nader jealous. Monty, is she really going to Kuwait? As far as I know, she is trying to, at the very least. She was getting her meds sorted. She was getting travel items at the dollar store yesterday. So yeah, she is 100% wanting to go to Kuwait.
As a result, I'm just speaking for myself. I'm doing this for myself. I'm taking my own risks. I don't want to be responsible for someone else doing it without properly educating themselves on it and without properly making sure that it's not too dangerous for them, because a longer fast is can
For
be
sure,
dangerous if not
Eliana.
done properly, or if you have certain medical conditions. I don't know how it would react with that. I have no idea. But I know that I'm not taking my own advice. I don't have a doctor. I don't have a family medical doctor. I don't think that if I went to a clinic or went to any medical doctor, you know, practicing Western medicine, that they would approve of this. They would probably look at me like I'm crazy, just like all of you think I'm crazy.
Well, maybe they would know the facts that you have health issue on top of health issue on top of health issue that might actually affect what you're trying to do, and they wouldn't recommend this. I can totally understand maybe if you have one or two things, but having like a multitude of things and then having what is an eating disorder. But then again, I keep going back to what Grego said, that she really doesn't have one. She just says that. I don't know what the truth is. Those videos have been deleted from years ago. Well, let's just say she does. It complicates things. And I don't think any Western physician would actually advise her to go ahead with this. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll put restrictions on her. Who knows? But still, nobody really wants to have to take responsibility for anything that could happen to her. Hey, Penny Lane,
So, I
welcome.
know that what I'm doing is not not a conventional method of treatment, and medical doctors are not allowed by law to recommend a water fast. I don't think so. They have to go with the standard of care,
Yeah,
and what I'm doing is not part of that standard of care. And
yeah, to tell you not to eat.
so, yeah, I mean, I
No
don't
one
know
wants
what
to be
else to.
responsible for
I'm
that.
really desperate, and I really want to try natural remedies, because I think that fasting is very misunderstood, and there's more and more research into it. There's scientific evidence that fasting actually does slow down the aging process. There was a study done on lab rats, and they restricted the calories of greatly restricted the calories of the mice. Some mice, and some they fed them an abundance of calories, and the ones that they restricted the calories, fed them very very low calorie, or did some fasting with the mice, actually they did actually prolong their life. So there are a lot of benefits, therapeutic benefits of fasting, and I'm just
Okay, I saw that.
trying it because giving
I actually saw that was the study done in Japan, that it actually will help speed up metabolism and slow down the aging process.
it a really good go, because like I said, like my gynecologist oncologist, their remedy, when I go to them and say I have these large ovarian cysts, um, their their remedy is to remove them, or to they're probably not salvageable. They're very large, and my ovaries kind of like morphed into the cyst, so she really thinks it's a very
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 true,
very slim
Rado.
chance that they will be able to save my ovaries. So I'm trying to save my own ovaries, and I hope I can do it.
Okay.
um I don't know if it will work, but we will see. So I
Well, hindsight is 2020. It did not work. I think partly because of her behavior, but she was saying it was the serous cyst that happened on her ovaries, and then she had to get the surgery, then she had to get the hysterectomy, and yeah,
do have to still make an appointment sometime this week to make to have imaging done in the next couple months, to see if anything has worked. So,
very true, Karina.
anyways,
She's given up.
guys, so yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that. Um, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I see a lot of your comments. I don't think I need to take a, with me personally, I watched, people who go to the fasting centers, they don't take bone broth, they don't take salt. Um, I'd say if you're already naturally very thin,
Can I also say back then she'd also do her research and not just ask people things and then take it as fact. At least she would be looking into things, looking into this study that was done in Japan on increasing your metabolism with fasting. So many things that she used to do back then that she doesn't do now.
And doing a long water fast, you might have to be more careful. But I have a lot of
Our here is
fat
better here.
storage,
Lovely,
and I'm also
actually.
drinking natural spring water, which is supposed to have natural minerals and natural electrolytes. Like I'm out drinking alkaline spring water. So I should be okay. Plus,
Okay.
the people at the fasting centers that do the longer fast, they don't take any supplements that I know of. So, yeah, if I start to feel poorly or if I feel faint, there are signs that I know to watch for. Um, then I know that it's getting to a dangerous point and I should stop the fast. So, I'm just really paying attention to my body and trying to just
For sure,
listen
Charlie's mom.
intuitively to my body and take it from there. So I know some of you are worried about me, and I know a lot of you, no matter what I say, no matter what I do, people are gonna,
Erado, it seems she made it to like day 5 or 6.
question it and not agree with it, and that's fine. That's why I'm just honestly, I, I never, I really don't really care about comments anymore. Like I do read them and I do reply to a lot of them, but they don't affect me like they used to. I think
Karina says, I feel like she gave up mainly because she lost a bit of weight. In her head, she believes in a big difference, doesn't realize she's getting back to how she was.
at first what
Very true.
happened was I'm used to being this like normal person who never gets criticism or never has been, um, well, I have been made fun of all my life. I think being made fun of all my life is just going to be a thing. It's just, you're always going to have people who make fun of you. And um, I was very uptight about it, and I think it's because it's like what is the line between a parody and bullying? And it's like it just reminds me of, like I said, when I was like my whole
Here
life
we
being
go.
bullied, and I think it started honestly whenever I was in elementary school
For sure,
and
Nicole E.
I had a Rod Stewart haircut and I wore MC Hammer pants like back in the early 90s. So I was just
Er,
always one of those people that just always was like awkward somehow and easy to make fun of. I'm overweight. I'm kind of weird. Oh, I am weird. I am weird. I am weird.
yeah.
And, so um I understand that, but it was hurtful seeing all these people like make videos about me and
Uh
try
huh.
to depict me, make me, turn things around. Like whenever you see a video of me making me look like I'm a hateful person or like I'm bad, it's always one-sided. Like I'm usually
Sure, sure, Foodie.
lashing out at responding to somebody who made a video at me, or somebody on a forum talking about me every day all day, picking apart everything and making fun of everything about my life.
Very true, Erado. She still can do makeup very well if she actually takes the time to do it.
So yeah, I was really upset and really uptight, and I did
She
go,
did start
I
out like
was
that.
rampaging. I was very angry and very hurt. But, you know, I don't think that was an appropriate response. I think you just really need to, it's shocking at first. Like when you become a YouTuber and you start getting more views,
So sorry to hear Charlie's mom.
it's kind of like,
I'm glad you made it.
wow, all these people are just being really mean. And it's like really, it's an adjustment. It's definitely an adjustment, but you have to really just eventually just not, you just learn to find self-worth within yourself and not care what people think about you or say about you, because they're not going to stop. And really, that's why I'm just allowing comments, because I just really don't care. If there's like some really racist or really hateful things, I will delete it, or if I think it's, for someone else's safety or whatever,
So this was back in the day. She used to go at it with Zachary Michael back then. You guys remember that?
like comments about BB or whatever, I will delete those. But for the most part, and thumbs
Very true. Nicole Lee says back then she had no idea what was going to happen. Many reaction channels now,
down, I
exactly.
really don't care. I know that a lot of thumbs down there, I'm probably always going to get those, and I do get a lot too. I do have a lot of supporters. Like reading through the comments, I thought, yeah, there's a lot of negative ones, there's a lot of concerned ones, but there's also a lot of loving ones. And I realize that there are a lot of people who really are rooting for me on this journey and just who really
Of
want me
course.
to succeed. And even people who are very critical, I know that they really do want me to succeed. So I just really just,
Yeah, typically
whatever. But
that's why they're critical.
I'm going to, just be myself from now on. And um if people want to make fun of me, whatever. you know um Whatever. And but yeah, I know a lot of like people are gonna thumbs down because they don't agree
Wait a
with what
second.
I say.
This is supposed to be day 2 water fast, and all she's been talking about is critics and
They
critiques.
don't agree with what I'm doing. They think it's extreme. And maybe it is. And everyone has an entitled to an opinion with that. So yeah. So anyways, guys, I really thank you for watching and listening. And I guess that's about it for now. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
All right, so we have made it to day 2 of her water fast. What do we have next? We have day 3, water fast. Odd side effects is what she will be talking about. So let's put it up on the screen. If you haven't smashed that like button, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, this is from, of course, early January 2019. This would be, when did she post this? The 4th of January 2019. So let's go.
So look what BB made.
I will sing you a happy birthday, Rob, on Saturday for sure.
Oh, my favorite Mafe, a West. I've eaten a lot in videos, but
Okay, here's one thing I'm observing. How can you stand the smell? You're on day 3 of a water fast, and you're standing over your boyfriend's mafe that you love and thinks is amazing, but you're on day 3. So did she actually eat when the camera's off? Who thinks she did? Oh, also, I should end the poll. So most people thought she would only last about 2 days, 1 to 2 days on this water fast. Maybe you guys are right.
it's a West African dish. It's like a peanut stew with, it's
I'll sing
delicious.
you happy birthday,
And you eat
Nicole.
it with rice. And I'll be going to have a glass of water now.
Thank you,
Some of the
Jackie.
things that really tempt me in my kitchen, and I gotta throw these. I gotta give them to my grandma. She likes these unsalted
Sherilyn.
soda crackers. I love these things with cheese. That's
Yummy.
flax meal
But can
with
somebody
these
clean that
cheese
out?
slices. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey hey. Hi guys, hi. Welcome to day 3
For
of
sure,
this
Rado.
water fast, and
She definitely ate it. Yeah.
lots to talk about. Well, sort of, not really. I'm going to the movies with Rena tonight. We're gonna go see Escape Room. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for
Oh,
that.
nice.
I don't expect it to be like super, Oscar nominee worthy or anything, but as long
Hey,
as it's
Mirabeth.
entertaining and I get to
Welcome.
spend time with my friend, that's all that matters, So, and get out a bit. I have some weird side effects right now of this, or weird, I don't know what we'd call them, but yeah, side effects of this water fast, I guess.
I know, right, Mary? You would think if you're going to show the cheese and everything, at least wipe that area down. I would do that. If I'm going to show an area, I would think ahead, wipe it down, make it look
Last
presentable.
night, I really had a hard time getting to bed. The night before, I went to bed at a decent hour, but last night, I was up till like 5, 6 in the morning. I could not sleep at all. I felt strange. I don't know how to really describe it, but I felt like, well, my dreams were really odd. I had weird
Exactly.
dreams all night. I had
Exactly, Lynn. Like she ate meat the whole time she was vegan, made fun of everyone else eating meat.
dreams that I dreamt about food like all night long, and it was really bad. But today, food is kind of more distant in my mind. It seems like a distant.
Sure.
I can see how over time, like Arby's
It's distant because she just ate Mafe, that's why.
and things like that are going to be more of a distant memory, and that's on day
Because you
3.
just
So I can
ate.
just imagine by day 21 how it's going to reset everything, and that's my hope. Now, I'm not saying that this water fast is a cure all, because addictive personalities are usually forever, but I think
Right,
that
crow
it will
connections.
make it a lot easier on me. And when I go to
So true to
refeed, I'm
Rob.
not going to have the capacity to eat like I used to, and already my body's craving. I'm just really honestly craving mangoes for some reason, like those juicy. I buy these
Mangoes.
huge Brazilian mangoes from this one place in
Mangoes.
Ottawa, and they're like $5 a mango, but they're so worth it. They're like, you cut them open and they're like bright orange. They're so
Hey,
juicy.
Cinderella.
They're just so delicious, and I'm craving one of those so bad. But some
I think at this point in time, she was not working, as far as I believe, Nicole E, because she had that job working with the doctor. I think she was doing scheduling, right? But then that kind of, they gave her a package because of, certain things happened. And she just wasn't the right fit on multiple levels. So, plus BB was the one that was the breadwinner. He was going to school, he was working, he was coming home cleaning, he was coming home cooking. A lot was happening in 2019.
besides the dreams, and oh yeah, and I pinned my own comment on my last video, like never
Short
trust a
tag
fart
girl.
when you're fasting, and it's kind of TMI, but it's true. Honestly, never. Like, you feel like you might have gas or something, but just make sure you're near a washroom because it's not gas. Like 90% of the time, 99.
Discover BetMGM Casino.
What is going on? I thought I fixed this. My bad, everybody. I got to do something else. You know what? Let me figure this out. There. And we're at the 4 minute mark. Yes, my bad. It's the 4 minute mark. My bad, my bad. I'm gonna figure this out. I don't know why ads are coming up, but let's go. We're back at it.
Honestly,
Hey,
never.
Daddy
Like,
Kevin.
you feel like you might have gas or something, but just make sure you're near a
Oh, you're on
washroom
break?
because it's
Nice.
not gas. Like 90% of the time, 99% of the time. So another weird side effect besides that I have is I woke up this morning and I was thirsty. I went and grabbed my natural spring water that
Right,
I'm
Edna?
drinking. I do drink a pretty good quality spring water. It's it's from somewhere in like the mountains, natural spring somewhere in like Quebec, and it's like, well, it's not too bad. It's like $3 for a 4 liter,
From
and I drink
Quebec?
about one of those a day, maybe a
Okay.
bit less. Drink about 3 liters of water a day. I just listen to my body really. I'm actually not peeing as much, which is kind of good because you don't want to be just peeing.
Right, Lynn?
I'm not
Probably was the mafe she ate.
bloated. My feet are not swollen, so I don't think I'm retaining the water. But you don't want to, flush out. If you're peeing like clear and you're peeing very frequently, might be more concerning. But the spring water, I'm drinking it because, like I've said, people say you need sodium and all this, you need to take potassium. Natural spring water has
Beaker says, wasn't she an info booth attendant at a mall back then? This is 2019. I think this is close to the time when she had the hospital job, Beaker. But who can remember exactly? I'm thinking it was a hospital job with the scheduling, right? She was some sort of appointment booker. She was working with a doctor, but then it just didn't work out.
natural, a lot of natural minerals in it. And something, it's like my senses are heightened today. Like, I can taste the water is salty. Like, I can taste the minerals and the salt in the water. I asked BB to taste it, and he did not taste any salt. So another thing I noticed is, like, I cut myself, and when I was
Okay.
bleeding, I could
Smell
smell the
what? The
iron in
iron?
my blood. Like,
I knew she was going to say something like, okay, vampire. I knew it.
I'm like smelling things at their elemental base, and it's just
Oh,
so
look at
odd.
her.
So yeah, my senses are kind of, hypersensed right now, and it's just really weird. But It's amusing
Nasfudatu.
a little bit, I gotta say. But the salty water thing is just it's kind of gross. But I don't know, like my mouth always tastes.
I'm gonna agree with you, Mary. Not all water tastes the same. Water does have a taste. It depends on what type of minerals is in the water, as well as if it's hard or soft. A lot of different factors and how clean it is as well, because sometimes there's trace elements in people's water, and you can taste it.
Salty. Maybe it's not the water, maybe it's my mouth, but
R. Brownstein says, I'm a registered dietitian, and this is all in her head.
might just be my mouth. I don't know. It's like there's like an after salt taste. I can't describe it. So, anyways, another thing I have experienced today is some back pain, mostly in my upper middle back. And
What? Wait a second. So you're telling me the water fasting is giving you back pain?
I have read that a lot of people experience that. Sometimes they experience pain in the kidney area.
Okay,
because
that I understand.
Detoxing can be a bit hard on the kidneys. But it is very common to experience that as your kidneys are really working to get out all those toxins out of your body. So yeah, another thing is I don't have the kidney pain right now. If you have kidney issues or diabetes, that's why I say I put the disclaimer, because I don't know your medical issues. I don't know
Yep.
what's right for your body. I'm not a doctor, not a professional. Most people think I'm a quack doing this. So really, I've educated myself. So that's what you really need to do. Really educate yourself well, and
R. Brownstein says your kidneys don't do that, your liver does.
really just, if you're in touch with your doctor and he's got you on medications and things like that, really talk to them about it, because, it can be dangerous depending, like I said, everyone's different. So you know what I mean?
Okay.
If you have kidney disorder, I don't know how this would affect it.
At least back then she would give a warning. These days she doesn't give a shit. She just says, does whatever.
So yeah, you're better just to be safe than sorry. And that's why I put that disclaimer there, because I don't want people to be in that position, based on my information, because I'm not, this is not, there's not really, any doctor that's going to recommend this, like I said before, but I'm just being intuitive and listening to my body, and based on the research I've done and the testimonials, based on the stories of other people who have done this, I feel like it's probably, I really do believe in the power of healing.
For sure, Leslie.
Anyways,
Sure.
so that's just some of the side effects I'm experiencing right now.
British are awesome.
Now I'm feeling
very awesome,
more energetic. Earlier, I was really not feeling energetic. I was feeling really crappy, really tired, a little bit lightheaded. I don't feel that way anymore. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. I don't feel hungry, actually. So my stomach's not growling. I noticed that, TMI if you're not into poop, but this is
I see,
a
Edna,
water
thank
fast, so
you.
I'm going to be describing poops, so better get used to it. Just so you know what to expect. Basically, at some point your body is going to get rid of the mucus buildup in your body, and it does expel through different orifices of your body. So right now, the stool is more of like a mucus than anything else. It's not a water, it's like a mucus. So yeah, and it does have a really, 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 really bad odor, like not normal odor. It's disgusting. So,
R. Brownstein, what do you think about this? Is that actually true? Because I don't know much, or in fact, anything at all about water fasting. So this is all news to me.
Make sure you got your poopery or your Febreze or your spray. No, use a natural spray, not Febreze. So anyways, guys, that's it for now. You can see I have a full face of makeup. And
take care. Baker, have a good one. See you in another stream.
For now, I guess. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you a before picture I took yesterday. So Dave
R. Brownstein says none of this is true. Okay, because I heard it. She say mucus stool, and isn't that usually associated with like intestinal infections?
Too. I had BB take it. I had BB do this weigh-in. Oh, I didn't even do the weigh-in. let's do the weigh-in, okay? The weigh-in, here it is. I had BB do it because people wanted to see my feet on the scale. I don't have a problem with that. I creamed them, I cut my toenails. So
Okay,
yes.
let's see your feet.
So okay, the weigh-in from one subject to another. The weigh-in is I don't remember what it was yesterday, but today it was like
364.
364 point something. So it
Okay,
was just really yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not
is
eating,
losing
so there's
weight.
going to be some weight loss, but I did some before pictures and yeah. It's going to take some courage posting it, but I think that that's liberating in a way for
Hmm.
me to post like a full body picture with my gut showing, so I had BB take a picture yesterday. And what my point of that is that at the end of this, I want to take another picture in the same clothing just to show you the
True,
difference.
Lindsay.
Now, um, will the weight loss stay off? Probably not all of it. Depending what I eat, really depends on the refeeding stage. Either way, I think some of it will come back on.
Fresh Flower says this was one she didn't mess around with the scales. Very true. So, sir, you have a problem with hard water. Florida, that's very unfortunate. Lime scale and rust. Yikes.
Um, but I'm planning on eating mostly raw and mostly fruits and vegetables for a while after, because especially during the refeeding stage. And the fast is not over. After the water fast, I am going to do the Dr. Morse recommended fruit for a little while
Oh,
and see how that goes. I'm just playing it by ear right now.
one thing after the other.
Like if I do feel really sick or if I do feel really bad or anything and I feel like it's life threatening and I should stop the fast, I will do that. And I won't see it as a failure because I feel like any responsible person would do that and they're fast if they really need to. You need to listen to your body. So I'm hoping my body will go for 21 days and that will just give it 21 days because that's just really going to give it, especially at my size
We
and the
shall
size of
see.
the cysts I have, it's going to give it the autophagy process enough time
Wait a
to
second.
really clean out any debris in my body.
So
And,
she
you know,
lost that much weight though, but they generally experts say they recommend you losing 1 to 2 pounds per week. So that's actually pretty fast.
I'm hoping that I have this like weird skin tag here. This one. I've had
Welcome
it for
home,
like a
Auroras.
long time. And I'm hoping that it actually eats that because I have seen where people have gotten rid of warts and things like that based on, doing fasts. So I guess we'll see. But other than that, I guess that's it for now. I'm going to go
R. Brownstein says the average person gains 5 to 10 pounds in water and fecal matter and undigested food by the end of the day.
get ready to go to the movie. So day 3 is pretty much almost over, really. I mean, it's not over till like tomorrow when I get up, but it's evening, so yes. So, anyways, guys, I thank you for watching me during this journey. Of course, because I'm doing this, it's going to be big part of my videos. And I really wanted to document this process. And I know a lot of you are interested. Some might find it boring, so I apologize about that. I will do more interesting things once I'm feeling optimal, like maybe by next week or
She could be faking the weight,
definitely after the
true.
fast and things like that. I want to
She
do
could.
different things with my channel, but right now I just want to focus on healing myself and at least I can put out these videos for you
And
guys.
Miranda,
So if I'm feeling really, 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 really poorly, I might just come on and say I'm feeling really bad and won't be too much of a long video, but anyways, so
I'm just laughing because she has like the water emoji here and it just makes me laugh because it's kind of used for something different, but she's using it for that, so it just makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
see
I
you
know
tomorrow,
I
guys.
shouldn't.
Bye.
And that's it. That is it. We're gonna move on to, I guess, day number 4. Yes, we're gonna move on to day number 4 of water fasting. Foodie Beauty has a lot to tell us, so let me get that set up. Water fasting day number 4. Here we go. It's titled Obese Girl Does Water Fasting, day 4 of 21, the 5th of January 2019. 19. Once again, she's deleted about 300 videos over the past like 24 hours or so. Why? I have no idea. But she either removed or privatized the keto videos, which I was gonna go over today until I came in and I was like, wait a second, the keto videos are gone. Hey Sandra Zigo, welcome back, Karina. So she's only had water for 4 days. Yeah, 4 days and counting with this video. We'll see how long she lasts. She doesn't last really too long, but it's actually a journey. At least we can see her, how far she got and what happened, why she quit. She said she's done water fasting before, so she's kind of accustomed
So
to this.
guys, I worked hard today to used up most of the energy I had to clean out my fridge. So I have a chicken defrosting, so BB I might put it in the oven for him, or he might do it depending, but it's still frozen. I was hoping it'd be defrosted,
Hey,
but
Susie side.
yeah, I'm gonna be making that for him, or he's gonna be making it, one of the two. So here's my fridge. I know it doesn't look, it might not look super clean, but I'll just show you what's inside. So we have this is my leftover oat milk from whenever I was still eating.
Wait a second, I don't get this. So you're doing a water fast, but you're showing people what things other than water is in your fridge. Why? Day 3, she showed the mafe. Why would you do that when people are following you with your water fast? You're gonna make them hungry. Then now you're showing Oasis. You're showing So Fresh Oat. You're showing your lactose-free 2% partly skimmed milk. You're showing tomatoes. You're showing eggs. People are on a water fast. Why would you do this? I don't understand.
This is so good. I love it. Lactose-free milk for BB. My water I drink. A lot of you have asked what kind. This is just Amaro spring water, some tomatoes, eggs, juice for BB. Pretty much all this food in here is for BB. The ginger, we make ginger juice with it. Green onions, peppers, the mafe, some rice. And then in the door, I have some butter, cheese. I keep the cheese because BB really likes grilled cheese. Anyway, so just the condiments here. Yes. Don't use any of those.
Okay. Still, I don't get on a day 4 of 21 water fasting video, you'll be showing your fridge and its contents.
So this stuff, like I said, is BB's. The veganese was mine for sure. Pickles are mine. Jalapeno, sriracha, ketchup. So that's pretty much it. Like, I don't have much in my fridge. I'm not eating, right? So, and BB just rice and a sauce, meat and veg.
Exactly, our Brownstein, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you gotta fast 24 hours of Yom Kippur and somebody is showing you their fridge contents, wouldn't it kind of piss you off?
Veggies pretty much is all he eats. He doesn't really eat junk food as well. So maybe he'll eat like, we have some bagels and nuts here and still have those.
Where are we looking in the fridge? Exactly.
Crackers, but I'm not tempted by them really right now. So, but.
Right, our Brownstein.
Yeah. So that's my fridge. Hey guys, hey.
Have a good one, Sandra. Take care.
No makeup today. Just a bit of lip gloss. Hi. Welcome to day
4.
Yeah, today's day 4. Yeah. Today's day 4. Still drinking my water. Still fasting. I'll post the weigh in here. I'm not too happy about it today, but I know that it will. I'm guessing the weight loss is just slowing down a bit, maybe. At first it's rapid because of maybe.
Right, our Brownstein, I'm thinking she was eating. She probably ate that same day and she's acting as if she actually fasted.
Maybe water weight? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain, but oh well, I'm not really focusing too much on that. I'll keep weighing myself every day just to see, I'm not going to get discouraged or anything like that because I know that I'm still water fasting, so it just must
no,
be
you're not.
Either slowing down.
You just showed your fridge contents on day 4 of what's supposed to be a water fast. So you haven't eaten for 4 days, but you're consistently showing fridge contents. You're telling people how you're throwing out a chicken for your boyfriend. You showed his mafe on day 3. That don't make no sense.
or, you know,
Are
like
you water fasting when you're doing all these things? You're smelling his really good, amazing mafe on day 3. You're doing all these things that, to me, just doesn't make any sense if you are on a water fast. And by all means, you're going to be hungry. Why would you tempt yourself? And you know how she is with giving in to temptations, right?
like I said initially, that large amount of weight will come off and then it will slow down a bit. So, yeah, so I guess that's my weigh-in for
Hey,
today.
Sarili.
And I just cleaned out my fridge today. How am I feeling today, basically? So on day 4, I've done 3-day water fasts before, so
Right, Jack T.
I don't know if, like, I've done them a few times, so I don't know if my body's like
Still,
used
she
to the 3
says.
days and it's like now it's gonna get more rough. But the first 3 days, they were pretty tough, as in the first day, the first night was really tough for fighting cravings.
Right, Lindsay? We've seen her on multiple occasions, more present day than the past, where she's done fast food to fast food to fast food. Like she'll do a fast food tour, aka the fast food funeral, one place after the other. In real time, we've seen her visit Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, Starbucks, one after the other, hitting up each place, eating her favorite food from each establishment. We've seen
The
it
second
all.
day was pretty bad for cravings. It's been pretty rough. I'm not going to lie. Today, it's like I have a lot of energy, but then I don't. So I have to be really careful. A lot of you are saying, well, why don't you go out and exercise and things like that? I do plan on going for walks, but I think I'm going to wait until maybe next week, like maybe
Right,
Monday I'll
Jackie?
start going out, because I don't want to be out and during the first week when I should be near a toilet.
Oh, okay.
Even the movie was iffy. Like I
Hmm.
was, they have bathrooms at the movies, but when you're out walking, you don't really have access to a bathroom. And
But there are parks with washrooms. You just got to go to a park with a washroom.
when you gotta go, you gotta go. So I just wanted to be really careful the first week, and really, like, it's really to the point where one minute you have these bursts of energy, and then like the next minute you have no energy and you need to lay down because you don't feel well.
Oh,
You feel nauseous, or
don't remind me, Mary Beth, when she did that. Wasn't that like, yeah, she crapped in the woods? Wasn't that like on the how does she say it again? Abominable Pete's is what she called it, or something like that. And then she had to take a crap in the woods. It wasn't it like Abominable Pete's? Something silly. What was she calling Pete's again? I keep forgetting, but it was called something like that. They were walking, then all of a sudden she had to go take a crap, and she just went. Yeah, pre-outhouse days, squats outside.
feel kind of
Just
like
saying.
dizzy. So yes, I just need to really take it easy for now, and just
And that
this,
wasn't
at
her
least this
first
first
time.
week, because I'm not really sure how it's going to go past the 3 days or whatever. So, um, yeah. So, anyways, so I have been recording all of my weigh-ins, daily weigh-ins,
I
and
do
it's just for me
remember.
to keep personal track of it too.
All right.
Haven't had any food dreams last night, which is
She's slowly losing weight. What do you think about this? R. Brownstein, does this seem factual, or is she fudging some numbers?
good. There's been times when I've fasted and I dreamt that I was eating, and the dream was so vivid that I would wake up and think I would be so like let down with myself that I cheated on my, like, oh, did I really eat that? But I haven't had any of those dreams, the eating
Food
dreams
dreams.
yet. So yeah, basically no odd symptoms today. I woke up, actually I did have a couple. Like when I woke up today, for some reason my left ass cheek
Right,
hurt.
Nicole?
I have no idea why.
Only the left one?
But I don't have really much back pain today. I
Okay.
had a lot of energy, cleaned up my fridge, did my housework, whatever. Um, was able to get through most of it, but the vacuuming will have to wait till tomorrow. I'm just like, I'm tapped out for energy right now. I'm gonna just rest for the rest of the day. You're really supposed to rest.
Does her eyes seem smaller? Maybe it's the filters.
You know, fasting is not, I can't stress this enough.
Hey,
A
Cakes
lot of
too.
you are saying, I want to start a fast, I want to do this, I need to lose weight. It's not just about weight loss with fasting. It's an emotional journey, it's a spiritual journey. You need to give your body so much rest that it needs. So like I really encourage you
Well,
guys. I think fasting is a wonderful tool, but
it
like I
is,
said,
but it can be
just make
difficult.
sure that if you have like a serious illness that you really check it out
No, she was not using filters now.
first, and make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, not just as a quick weight loss tool.
This
You
is
know,
pre-filters, yes.
so yes, Rita and I went to the movies last night, and it was a really good movie.
Am I kidding? I'll drink
Turpentine.
Look at that.
So Rena just
Oops, sorry.
Our
Rena
eyes
just
look
pointed
normal.
out that they need bigger garbages here because
True.
look at this.
Yeah, that's not a good
They
look.
have itty bitty garbage cans and like how many people in the theaters? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Okay, Rena's having drunk on.
Aww.
I'm not.
How cute. You're 4 months old. You're trying to have them take a nap. Aw, that's so cute though.
Having drunk, am I, Rena?
Hey, Capone.
I'm
Show
having
them you're drunk, yeah.
smart water. $5, 17 cents. We're waiting out front of the theater because they have to clean it. And we were singing the Sherry Bobbins song from The Simpsons because Mary Poppins is here at the theater. So, yeah, waiting to go in, see Escape Room.
We really, really enjoyed the movie. It was really, it was fun. It was actually, I was surprised. I thought it would be worse than it was.
Escape
And
Room.
it
I
was
never watched
actually
it.
better than I thought it would be. It was like right from the start, you know, it was just non-stop action, non-stop.
Wait a second. No, I did watch Escape Room. I did. I remember this movie now. But I watched it on, I think, Netflix.
Thriller. So there's not a lot of gore. So if you're worried about that, I think it's PG-13. But we went to one theater, and for some reason, like I could swear that they said that there was a 10 o'clock viewing at this theater. But when we got there, there was like no viewing at 10. So we had to rush to another theater, and they had one. It was like already 10 o'clock when we were there. So
Mary says Escape Room is so good and the second one is great. Yes, I recently watched Escape Room 2. I think it was amazing.
I had to rush. Luckily, another theater in another part of town had a film at 10:45. So we made it there, and it was, yeah, it was, I would recommend it. If you're in,
Wait a second. So she got there at 10 and she said that it was, you know what I do with movies? I get there at the time it's supposed to start because I really don't like the previews.
Like thrillers. We went to see Escape Room, and I don't know if you've ever been in an escape room before. I'm like too claustrophobic, and especially now after seeing this movie, no, I'm not going. You have to, like, you're put in a room, you're locked in a room, and you have to like answer puzzles or riddles or clues or whatever to try and get out. And
Memphis 10 says it was non-stop action in her snack tray. It was rated R.
This was like kind of, get out or die kind of situation. So it was really interesting anyways.
True,
so
Capone.
We really liked it.
I use
so anyways,
my phone.
Guys, thank you for following me in this journey. I'm just really, I really like all the support I'm getting, and I really, really appreciate it. I joined a fasting support group on Discord, and somebody invited me to that, and I just really, really like the support that I'm getting for this, and it really means a lot to me, and
hey,
it's not like I'm going to be fasting forever. I keep telling myself that, if you find the fasting stuff boring, there's going to be other stuff on my channel once the fasting is over, for sure. But yeah, it's mostly, this is a big thing for me. This is a big journey for me. So that's probably what my content is going to be centered around for now. So
even though I still think she was eating, I don't think she really fasted. I don't think she made a serious effort. Maybe for a few hours, maybe day one. But as soon as that hunger kicks in and you don't have that self-control, you're going to eat.
But, if you're wondering, like, I even asked myself, like, how am I doing this? How is it possible that somebody who's like such a big food addict,
you love previews,
can do it? And I guess, like, no matter what diet you're doing, no matter what you do, it just comes down to
Exactly, our
you're
brown
just
seed.
doing
She
it.
didn't.
I actually literally take it day by day and just really, like I said, anytime I get a weak moment, I just really just try to put it out of my mind as soon as possible, like right away, and just focus on something else. Like I'll get up and clean something, or I'll just try to ignore it or just suffer through it. I just suffer through it, let it come
Sure.
and go. Because, you know, a lot of you commented, well, BB was cooking your favorite thing.
Exactly.
It's not like he ordered pizza. If he ordered pizza, that would be a lot worse. You know, he had to.
But he was still cooking your favorite thing. Like the smell of that stuff is gonna, break your will. Because if I was living with somebody and they wanted to still cook, I would have to make some sort of agreement. Like they cook elsewhere, they do something, or they cook when I'm not there. I leave the house, they clean up, they pack it away.
He has to eat. So I mean, people have to eat around me. You know, I have to have the willpower
He doesn't have to. You can just not be there when he's cooking and eating.
within myself, and he is supportive because he will he cooked that big pot of food for the whole week for himself, you know, and
Enola
so
Boo?
that he doesn't have to cook every day and tempt me every single day with the smell of cooking, you know. The chicken that I'm going to be cooking later, I think I'm going to be okay, guys. Like I
Enola
do
Boo?
actually have willpower that I didn't think I had, and I know that I did. It's just that you know, it's just fine really using it and putting it to action. So um, it's sheer. I don't know. I guess it's just sheer willpower because it
That's
is
cute. You have a cat that looks just like Willie.
tough. A lot of the time, it is really tough.
A lot of excuses,
And
Jackie.
but like I said, I just kind of try to ignore it and just really put it out of my mind and just think of the end goal, think of, you know, what I want to do and what I want to do with my future. And I keep telling myself it's going to get easier. It's going to get easier. Like the most dreadful thing about beating the food addiction for me is
Is
that
what?
empty feeling, that feeling like I had on day 1 and day 2, where I was like sitting there thinking, oh my God, I have all this time not focusing on food. All I want to do is eat.
So true, Miranda H. I think you hit the nail on the head here. She's full of it. She would be raging about everything if she hadn't had food in 4 days. Exactly. I think she ate probably 8 day 1, 8 day 2, 8 day 3, and 8 day 4.
And, you know, it's like the feeling does pass and you do just occupy your time somehow. So you just have to wait it out. That's
My condolences, Ileana. I'm so sorry to hear about your mom and your brother. Positive vibes, well wishes to you.
all it comes down to is just waiting it out, because it will come and go, but it will start to go more than come. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, another thing I noticed that, you know, I was putting
Dorado.
away things, tidying up today, and I saw my bottle of Advil, and I was like, oh my God, like I before starting the fast, even just days before, I had to use Advil to control my IBS inflammation, like the inflammation that I was getting, or I would get cyst pain and IBS flare-ups. So I would
Oh,
get really bad pain, like in the area of like where my ovaries are, especially on the left side, on my right side. Sorry.
wait a second. You never hear about her IBS these days.
Yeah, on my right side, I would get really bad pain daily, pretty much daily, at least for like, you know, until I took the Advil, and then it would go away after a while. And I haven't felt so much as a tingle or a twinge or anything from down there since I started this. Nothing at all. So it's very, very interesting, you know. I don't know. It's just good not to have
Mm-hmm.
that pain. You know what I'm saying? So, yes.
Right.
I feel like my skin is clearing up a little bit too. I don't know. It's like it's more soft than it was. Just like a few days ago, it was really textured and really rough,
Of course. We're getting results already.
especially here. Like it's still red, but um, it's mostly the texture looks like it's clearing up a little bit. So anyway, So that's about it for today, I guess.
I guess so,
I think
Edna.
tomorrow I'm gonna do a
You're welcome, Ileana. Still, we're here for you. But just positive vibes. I know it's hard. I know exactly how it feels like, to lose a parent. It's very tough.
fat girl bucket list because I have made some.
She's talking about the results of the water fasting, Karina, how hard it is for her to water fast, especially with her boyfriend and, him cooking mafe and whatnot.
Some goals, like small rewards that I want to do, like for losing weight and stuff like that, and for when I make progress, I want to just plan things because it does give me something to kind of look forward to, and so I really want to do that fat girl bucket list. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Somebody asked for story time. I was
Sure,
gonna do
Foodie.
I'm gonna do more talking about different things. So don't worry about that. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for
Okay,
watching. I guess that's it for today, and
that's it.
for day 4. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
And that is it for Foodie Beauty. You know what I'm gonna do? I should call it right now. We're gonna look at the other days in a part 2 of her water fast and see how things went. I believe she did eat, in all honesty. I don't think she could resist the mafe. I don't think she could have resisted looking at her fridge and not just, frying up some eggs or something or eating some cheese. It would be just too much, even for me. And I'm pretty good with controlling myself in a lot of situations. He knows she's not fasting exactly, Stormy Jade. Anyways, I'm gonna be out. I'll be back maybe in 2 to 3 hours. So smash that like button for me, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with this throwback. I know we were supposed to do the keto one, but the keto videos have been hidden or deleted. Hopefully just hidden. Hopefully she'll unhide them soon enough. But thank you so much, Mary, for modding. Thank you, everybody. All my regulars here, all my people that are still sticking around. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you won't be back, then I guess I'll see you another time. But I'll see you then. Just make sure you're safe. Take care. Bye bye.